Girls do not wear white dress to the wedding in 19th century. Do you know why? People thought petrol and diesel vehicles are good to environment in 20th century, but why? A place in the world never visited the rain for 2 million years. Which place is that? Which is the first longest trip in the history? Scientists are saying beetle species can navigate the Milky Way. So what beetle it can be? Hi guys, I'm here to reveal all this. So welcome to my channel. This is Magic Mind. There we gonna go. Come on, don't skip this video. Watch till end and press the like button before entering. Nowadays people are using more pollution vehicles, and we are finding the solution and slowly moving to the electrical vehicles to control pollution. But in 20th century, people moved to petrol and diesel vehicles and they thought that as a green signal. Yes, at that period many were traveling by horse, either riding the horse or traveling by carriage, because this was the main way of transportation. Horse poop became a massive problem, and that's why they thought petrol and diesel vehicles are good to environment. In early days, everyone saw a car as a luxury thing, but now that's not a matter. That is not the fact. The fact is, if you remove the car parts, separate everything, it would contain more than 30,000 parts. But in early days, cars were used under 5,000 parts to manufacture a car. If I ask you to tell me the most costliest car in the world, and you will be telling me more car brands. If I ask you which is the world's cheapest car, this question will be quite hard. The world's cheapest car brand is Tata Nano. This manufactured by Tata Motors. The car is just $2,500. You know which is the driest place in the earth? The place located in Antarctica, in an area called the Dry Valleys, which have seen no rain for nearly 2 million years. There is absolutely no precipitation in this region, and it makes up to a 4,800 square meter region of almost no water, ice or snow. Water features include Lake Vida, Lake Vanda, Lake Boni and the Onyx River. This is no net gain of water. The reason why this region receives no rain due to the Catabic winds. This particular wind from the mountain that are so heavy with moisture that gravity pulls them down and away from the valleys. Let's see first about Lake Boni, a saline lake situated in dry valleys. It is permanently covered with 3 to 5 meters of ice. Scientists have found mummified bodies of seal around the lake. Lake Vanda, also in the region, is 3 times saltier than the ocean. Temperature at the bottom of this lake are as warm as 25 degrees Celsius. The next driest place in the world measured by the amount of precipitation that falls is in Atacama Desert in Chile and Peru. There are no glaciers that are feeding water to this area, and thus very little life can survive. Some weather stations in this region have received no water rain for years, while another station reports an average of 1 millimeter per year. Guys, comment below, will you live here? Definitely I will not. In August 1888, Bertha Benz drove from Mannheim to Frosheim with her 2 sons in the patent car built by her husband, Carl Benz. A few days later, she returned to Mannheim. This was the first longest trip in the history. Guys, now I am going to show you an amazing and mind-blowing horse called Akel TK, a breed that is direct descendant of extinct Turkoman horse that lived in ancient times. There is currently only 3,500 kind of horse in the world. This particular horse looks like he has been dipped in the gold. The hair of some Akel TKs is so fine and silky that it gives a special metallic sheen to any color. According to the International Association of Akel TK Breeding, the Akel TK has an incredible beautiful coat that gleams in the sunlight. It's a thoroughbred and stands between 58 and 64 inches. I mean 144 and 163 centimeter. China has a name for this horse. They call the horse like the horse from heaven. There is a university called Al Caroline, is considered by the Guinness World Record, or well as UNESCO, as the oldest continuously operating a degree granting university in the world. Guys, I'll give you a small tip. Choose banana with slight green on the stem and tip. They should be firm without bruises. Ripen after harvest. Store the ripened bananas at the room temperature. Store unripe bananas in the refrigerator for 2 weeks. These may skin turn black. This gives fat-free, saturated-free, sodium-free, cholesterol-free, good source of fiber, good source of vitamin C, good source of potassium. Not only that, the development of cancer depends on many factors. A diet low in total fat may reduce the risk of some cancer. Banana are low in fat. Then, while many factors affect heart disease, diets low in saturated fat and cholesterol may reduce the risk of this disease. Banana contain no saturated fat or cholesterol. This may be useful for heart patients. And low-fat diets rich in fiber containing grain products, fruits and vegetables may reduce the risk of some cancers, a disease associated with many factors. Banana are good source of fiber. So don't avoid bananas to take regularly. Though white is now seen as a symbol of virginity and purity, white wedding dress is a perfect, amazing looking dress for bride woman. But in the mid 19th century, white dress was a color of mourning, not a color which to be wed. A queen from 1837 to her death in 1901, Victoria was the first to wear white dress at the wedding. Was now seen as stylish but too conservative for do so. So when fashion forward, Queen Victoria donned a white dress for her wedding to Prince Albert in 1840. After Queen Victoria's white dress, however, trend caught on. Before a woman would wear a dress that fit the fashions of the day. But now it's rare to find wedding dress that isn't white. Do they exist? I don't think so. Life of a woodpecker is not easy as you think. You pound your head against a tree all day and you get from that is only chance to eat bugs. But it works for woodpeckers. These birds use their strong bills to peck at the tree, which makes insects crawl out of the wood. The birds then scoop up those bugs with their sticky tongues. To get those bugs moving, woodpecker can peck up to 20 times per second. Their pecking is so hard on their head that woodpeckers have grown smaller brains than other birds. Maybe that's why they haven't figured out the better way for dinner. Washington wasn't just America's first president. He was also the first mule breeder. It means a mix of horse and donkey breeder. He recognized the value of mule for farmers. Washington is believed responsible for creating the mule stock that powered Americans' agriculture in the South of generations. In your life, you will be seen more cutest dogs, but you've seen the world's smallest dog living in terms of height is female Chihuahua called Millie, who measures 9.65 cm tall. On February 2013, Vanessa Semler of Dorado in Puerto Rico. When Millie or Millie Miracle as per her name on the pedigree was born on 1st December 2011, she weighed less than 1 ounce. 28 grams, could fit in a teaspoon, and we have to feed the dog with a eyedropper. At 1 year old, she weighed approximately 567 grams. Guys, I am really saying this fact will make you really mind blowing. A new study shows that dung beetles navigate via the Milky Way, the first known species to so do in the animal kingdom. Yes, this is true. The tiny insects can orient themselves to the bright strip of light generated by our galaxy and move in a line relative to it according to recent experiment in South Africa. This is complicated navigational feat. It's quite impressive for an animal that size, said study co-author Erik Warrant, a biologist at the University of Lund in Sweden. To show the beetles were focusing on the Milky Way, they moved the table into the Johannesburg. At lastly, to confirm the Milky Way results, the team put a little cardboard hats on the study beetles' heads, blocking their view of the sky. Those beetles just rolled around and around aimlessly, according to the study published in journal Current Biology. It's really a mind-blowing beetle. Okay guys, we are at the end of video. If you are impressed, please present me a subscribe before leaving.
Let's roll down. keep on moving.